Hi everyone, welcome to a possibly doomed video. This is the third time that I am trying to film this video. And the only reason I have not given up is because I love this game so much. So I do not mind filming this video. So this was a gift from a friend at a time that I very much welcomed a little pick-me-up, and it is a friend's trivia game. So it is shaped like a little Trivial Pursuit wedge, and it is a Trivial Pursuit inspired game, but a little bit simplified. For some reason, though, with the game you get one Trivial Pursuit pie pawn that holds the little wedges in the full game. This one is blue. I don't know if they're always blue. Let me know if you have this game as well and you have a different color. You also get a colored die. It has 6 colors, like the Trivial Pursuit game has questions on 6 subjects, 6 categories. But in this game, each color corresponds to 1 or 2 seasons of the Friends TV show. As shown on this little explanation card, each color corresponds to 1 or 2 seasons. Now you can play with 2 or more people, and the way you play is these cards hold the questions, and someone rolls the die to determine which color question they get, and another player takes a card and reads the question. The player that rolled the die tries to answer the question as completely as possible. But there is a little bit of fluidity in the answers, because you kind of have to judge how detailed an answer has to be. So that is kind of a way that you can account for different skill levels. So someone that is very familiar with the TV show would have to provide a very detailed and complete answer, but someone that is not as familiar with the TV show can get away with a more basic, correct answer. So you kind of have to judge that, and the card says to do so as well. So what is the object of the game? Basically, you win when you have collected 6 cards, and you get a card whenever you get 2 questions in a row correct. So basically, the first one to get 12 questions correct wins. It doesn't matter which color the questions are. Although I suppose that is another way you could make it a bit harder for some players. Another modification you can make is that a player that is a little less knowledgeable regarding the show only has to get one question right to get a card, and the others need to get 2 right, or maybe even 3. So you can kind of play with the rules to even the playing field. And you kind of have to, because it's rare that there are several hardcore friends, enthusiasts in a family or a friend group. So in my case, I'm the enthusiast, and my sisters and my best friend, they watch Friends, but not as often as I have, and I don't know, the shows that I really like, I maintain a lot of information from. Okay, so let's play a couple hands. Okay. Yellow. Yellow is season 3 and 4. What address does Chandler give to Janice for writing to him in Yemen? So I think the answer is something like Yemen Road 1 or something. '15. So 15 Yemen Road, Yemen. So Green is season 1 and 2. In what episode does Joey make his first appearance as Dr. Drake Ramore? So you need an episode title for that. And I'm not the best at Friends episode titles. I know a couple, like my favorites, but when it comes to episode titles, Buffy is the only show that I could really kill on. But season 1 and 2, Dr. Drake Ramore. No, I have absolutely no idea. I'm not gonna guess. The one with the lesbian wedding. Okay. Pink. Season 6 and 7. How do the girls locate each other in the mayhem of the discount wedding dress shop? So that's a super easy one. They use these whistles that Monica got them. And Rachel ends up just sitting in the middle, in the center of a wedding dress rack, blowing the whistle, afraid, by using whistles. So that's an easier one. By season 10, what is Janice's full name? Hell no. Just no. Janice Littman Guralnik nee Hosenstein. Yeah, no. I wasn't even going to try that. It's a tough one. Yellow, which is 3 and 4 again. Which volume does Joey buy from the encyclopedia salesman? Another easy one. That is the V, with volcanoes and the Vesuvius and the Vietnam War and other V things. Orange, 4 and 5. In what capacity is Phoebe present at Ross's wedding to Emily? She's on the phone. Who is holding the phone? Is Joey holding the phone? Yeah. Phoebe calls Mrs. Waltham's phone and Joey keeps her on the line so she can listen to the ceremony. Purple, season 10. Why is Jack Geller not allowed to drive at night anymore. Not allowed to drive at night anymore. Well, I feel like night blindness would be just incredibly obvious. But let's go with that. Oh, it's He mounted a church lawn and drove through a manger scene. The papers thought it was a hate crime. That's specific. Agree. Which friend gets a hickey from a band member? I want to say Monica. Yes, Monica is correct. Orange. I think I've had every color except for blue. Orange. What does Ross send ugly naked guy as a bribe for his apartment? He sends him a small basket of mini muffins, I believe. Yes, to the letter. A small basket of mini muffins. And then they get naked together. Pink. Complete the Phoebe lyric. It only takes 2 heart attacks to finally make you see. Is this in like the one that could have been or something, where Phoebe is like a Wall Street broker or something like that, and a chain smoker, and then she has, it only takes 2 heart attacks to finally make you see. One of them won't do it, but the second one will set you free. Purple. What does Rachel's boss keep mistakenly calling Ross? I think Ron. Yep, Ron. I want a blue one. Orange. When proposing to Emily, what does Ross use as an engagement ring? Isn't it like the thingy from a can, from a metal can, I think? Oh no, his hoop earring, of course. Another orange. How long do Ross and Emily go out before getting engaged? It's weeks, but how many weeks? I want to say 6 weeks. Yes, 6 weeks. Come on, blue. Mama wants to wrap up this video. not make it a third time. Fourth, not make it a fourth time. Orange. What does Monica do to make amends after Chandler discovers the real reason he lost a toe during Thanksgiving 1988? She puts a turkey on her head and a fez hat on the turkey, oversized sunglasses, and then she does a little dance. Dances with a turkey on her head adorned with a fez and sunglasses. Oh yeah. Yellow. What does the staff at Alessandro's do to Monica's chef's jacket? Well, at one point she gets covered in sauce, like red sauce, marinara sauce. Is that what they're after? That's all I can think of. Bake it. I was thinking about fire, setting it on fire, but blue. You've got a blue one. Season 8 and 9. Chandler books a romantic trip to Vermont that Monica cannot attend because her restaurant is fully booked for a month. Who does he take instead? He takes Ross, and he gets all high on saltwater taffy, and they steal so many things. Ross. Okay, let's do one more for fun. And it's another blue. So many things always work like that. Who returns to town the same day that Mike and Phoebe exchange flat keys? What's his name? David is the only person that would make sense. Yes, David. Okay. Well, as you can see, the questions differed greatly in difficulty, degree of difficulty. So probably even the best would get some wrong, and even the worst would get some right. So, and add to that the different ways that you can level the playing field, and you've got a fun little game. Obviously, in these strange times, I won't be playing this game because my dad cannot exactly play. Okay, I hope that the third time is the charm. And that I can use this video. I may just have to give up otherwise. good night and see you next week. Bye.